later, you would just sew up. To turn in an assignment, I would just sew up where the zipper is. Just close that bottom and have this open.
Okay.
It's not a requirement, but I wanted to give you an option.
So we can't attach the front part to it if we're going to do the zipper later? Or can't we?
Yeah, okay. If you are going to do a zipper later, you can do the side seam, both side seam, but there's very limited how you can finish. Because if you don't have a zipper, you cannot finish the waistband. Does that make sense?
If you don't have a zipper?
Yeah.
If you're gonna...
If you are going to do it later, you can really go on. You can only put the side seam together, and that's as far as you can go.
But if you're just focusing on the skirt and not doing the zipper, you just
Yeah,
sew up
the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to close the bottom of the zipper. So see how wherever see where you notch the zipper notch, you're going to start half an inch above that. So what you want to do is, I kind of pin these two together, the zipper together, so it kind of move it out my way. So you're gonna start half an inch above that zipper notch. So here's the zipper notch. You're gonna start half an inch above. So the reason you have the half foot, see where the needle, the needle is right into that little hole. So it's right next to the zipper. That's the reason you switch the zipper foot, because you want to get as close as you can next to the zipper. Because our regular zipper foot, you can't get close because this gets in the way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That is like a 1/4 inch. If you're gonna sew this, you're gonna have your seam allowances. It cannot, your zipper, the other stitch cannot be next to the zipper. And that's why we switch to this foot. Because you want to be really, really close. This one is very close, but it's not like right next. It's pretty close. You're gonna start half an inch above that. And you can feel
Half an inch above.
your last stitch.
Okay.
And you should have a notch right there for you to see where it is. Okay, I'm gonna couple stitch, back stitch. And then I'm gonna kind of move the zipper out of the way. And you're gonna finish the rest in half an inch seam allowance. So after you pass the zipper, you just make sure the rest is half an inch seam allowance.
Can we go ahead and dye these ourselves if we wanted to?
Dye what, the zipper?
The foot, the different feet for the...
Oh yeah. I will find you the website where I get a lot of my supplies.
Okay.
And I think my brother and I would talk about there's certain website. There's a place that you can buy. If you're gonna sew a lot, I would, yeah. I have a whole box. So now it's done. You just put a light steam. You know, your seam should be open. When you iron, make sure you iron your seam open. And then see how this kind of flapping around. What you do is you're gonna tack, just stitch, couple stitch, your zipper down to the seam allowance on it both sides. So I'm just gonna go couple, 3, 4, just to stitch it, to hold it. And you will see, if you look for your guys' clothes that you have to have invisible zipper, that's what they do.
So how many times did you sew this? You have to sew it like 6 times these.
2.
Yeah.
1, 2, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, see, then when you wear it, it doesn't poke you because the zipper moved around. So now it's in place. Okay. So now your center back is done. Your next step should be very easy. You just have to look for your skirt, the front, open it, right? Side seam together on both sides. You can switch back to your other foot. I only use that half foot just for zippers. Well, on my regular sewing, I don't. So you guys know the between a sample maker and a production sewer? You guys know what that is? The between each other. So let's say I'm gonna hire a sewer, right? Sample maker. And then you hire a production sewer. What's the difference between them?
The
Sam-
One makes the samples out of muslin and the other one actually makes them out of fabric.
The production
Kind
sewer.
of.
Sample just shows the production sewer how to do everything.
Sample maker know how to do from start to finish. So you give them a pattern, a cutout fabric, they can look at it, they can sew. They can know how to, it's insulting, but they know how to think for you. They can tell you your pattern doesn't fit right, fix your pattern. A pattern maker normally work they should work well together with the sample sewer. Production sewer normally just do a piece. A person just, let's say you have all the machine. One will do zipper only, you pass it on to the next person. The other person do side seam, depend on it. Another person will do waistband. So that's what production line do. So sample maker, I wouldn't say one person make more money depending how fast they sew. Sample maker do not need to rush. They want to have it perfect however the designer and the pattern maker want done. That is what they're going to take to the production line, is they're going to go off on that original. It's almost like the original, a perfect sample to make sure the manufacturer do the way you want it. Okay? That's what.
So if we don't add the zipper on the back, then you just sew it up normal with half an inch seam?
Yes. So if you do not put a zipper in the back today, you're gonna look for the zipper notch. You're gonna go half an inch on the bottom, and then you're just gonna do this part.
But if you don't add a zipper at all, you still just sew up to the zipper notch?
Yes, you don't. Yeah, you need to have an opening. So when you put yes. So just
still
decide.
have an opening.
Yes, it's half an inch seam allowance. Decide if you want to put a zipper into the skirt or not. So if come see me, I might have. Let's see how many extra zipper I have. I'm running really low.
Can you put the regular zipper in if you don't have the invisible one?
Yes, and you can do it a sample style, the one that I done. Yeah, I can do that.
Would that be extra credit or no?
Sure. Okay, half an inch seam allowance on the side seam, both sides, and that should not take you guys long. The part that's going to take you long is the zipper. So you can, after a while, you can kind of cruise this. Yeah.
Now this skirt is a half an inch all the way around.
Yes. You know why it's half an inch? Because that's what you made it half an inch. Because you made it half an inch, right?
But like if you wanted to make it smaller, you could, or whatever.
If you knit seam allowance are different,
Yeah,
so yes. Some company do 3/8 seam allowance.
and that's really hard.
Yeah, that's just smaller.
Why?
Because it looks fine, it looks more slit.
Is it
Yeah.
really change it that much?
It's just,
It's just how
well, Europe, they go centimeters. So it's half an inch on both sides of the side seam. See, like I said, the zipper is what's going to be hard. So your next step right now is to iron your seam open, iron really nice, and do your waistband. So I'm going to stop this part for the skirt. Okay, I'll continue later. Can I just show you guys the pockets? Yeah. So